My name is Dan Kallenberger. I am an instructor at a technical college teaching visual communications and Photoshop as well as other Adobe products. I am going to be showing you Photoshop CS2 today.
Alright, what I'm going to do now is use the mask tool. With the mask tool, what that allows you to do is you're able to cut out imagery from the background. So what I like to do is take the background image automatically. When you call up a photograph, it's a background. You can duplicate that by putting it on its own layer by dragging the background to the new layer tool. I will delete the background by dragging the background to the trash can. The mask tool looks like this down here in the bottom corner. It's a box with a circle in it. We click that and we get automatically a mask tool. I'm going to fill that with black because what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to hide my image, and then I can actually do a circle and I can fill with a white, and you'll see what happens. I'm going to make a couple adjustments here, but what masking allows you to do is if you unlock this with the chain tool, you can actually move around this mask, and you'll see that I'll get some extra pieces at the bottom, but I can erase those later. The masking tool is very powerful because it actually can disable it and keep your original image. You don't have to apply it, and that's what makes Photoshop really powerful with masking. That's just one way to do it. There are many others. You can use this in combination with layers if you'd like, and you can also use a brush with this, and the brush is pretty powerful as well. So what you can do is you can actually paint and make soft edges with a paintbrush if you're actually painting with it. That is the mask tool.